What is going on, regulars, and welcome to what I'm hoping is going to be kind of a new beginning for my channel. I've decided that I'm going to take part in the BookTube community. I found out about them really VidCon 2014, but it was one of those, like, I heard the term and it was in the back of my mind. I was like, ooh, I need to check that out, and then didn't. So it then took me another year, and I went to the BookTube panel at this past year's VidCon, where I decided that it was definitely seemed like a good group and something I wanted to partake in. That and the behest of one of my YouTube friends who also follows my reviews on Goodreads and has been telling me for probably about a year that I should start making review videos as well. So, Scratching Cat, this is also for you. I decided to start my foray into BookTube with a book that I read recently, and it's kind of a popular choice. I haven't looked for any other videos on this book on YouTube, but more than likely, at least somebody has reviewed it. Maybe, maybe not, maybe I'm the first. There's a weird bit of sun on my face because of the blinds. Hello! I'm going to lean forward so that doesn't happen. So the book that I've decided to talk about today is The Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick. And I think I just saw that he's actually got another book getting ready to come out, so I feel like this is kind of appropriately timed. Silver Linings Playbook is the story of a guy who has been through kind of a rough patch. His marriage fell apart, which kind of drove him off the deep end, and he's been in a mental institution for an indeterminate amount of time. But I won't go into it because it's an interesting story, and you've probably seen the movie, but the book is definitely worth a read as well, I think. And for me, I actually read the book first. This copy actually belongs to my roommate. Well, my former roommate. He's moved out, but some of his stuff is still here. And that book was one of the things that he hasn't picked up yet. And I kept seeing it, and I just thought, I could read this real quick before he comes and gets it. And since he's yet to come pick it up, I was right. Hey, it's an interesting book about mental illness and memory and moving on. I think I read it at a good time too, because while I'm not going through exactly the same issues, there's like some of the thought processes that Pat had going on in his own head, I've experienced myself, and it felt like I related very well to Pat in a lot of ways. I have to say, after reading the book and watching the movie, I do kind of wish I'd watched the movie first, because the changes they make sense for it being like a major Hollywood production. But the best way I explained this to a friend, and I think I put this in my review as well, that the movie, the changes felt like they took the teeth out of what Matthew Quick was doing in the novel. Like, everything's kind of watered down. A lot of the, like, the one major reveal, which I won't spoil, with Jennifer Lawrence's character, whose name I cannot remember right now. One of the big reveals for her, and what, one of, because there's several with her, but like the major one that they kind of have been working to for a good chunk of the novel, is changed to be much more, I guess, standard. Like, it's a pretty big, like, turn in the novel, and it's very, very striking when it happens. And I guess they just wanted to kind of play mainly on what the big reveal at the end is. To me, I preferred the book over the movie. And I think had I done it the other way around and watched the movie before reading the book, I would have enjoyed the movie a lot more. That's always the problems with book to film adaptations, is, what they're going to change and why they change it. Okay, so I think I've covered everything I really wanted to talk about with this particular book. I am hoping this is going to become a regular thing. Pun slightly intended. Regular guy, regular thing. I hope to actually start watching more BookTube videos and, commenting and starting to interact more. But that's something I need to do as far as YouTube's concerned anyway. I kind of fell out of it, as I did with video making. So this is my effort to get back into it by both making more videos and getting more interactive with other people on the site. As always, I hope you're all well, and I will see you next time. I can't. No. Couldn't eat a lot by shadow. Come on. Okay. Anyway.